Hey everyone, welcome back for another deep dive. You guys ready to get into it today?
Always.
So today we're diving into some pretty shocking stuff surrounding Diddy, Sean Combs.
Yeah.
Buckle up, folks.
I
We're talking about some serious accusations here.
yeah, definitely.
And our main source material is this article from the Daily Beast. It's called Girls at Diddy's Freak-Offs Had to Weigh Less Than 140 Pounds. Just to
Oh.
set the scene a little bit.
Mm.
So we're going to get into how these parties were run, what these accusations really mean, and the potential fallout for Diddy's career, his legacy, the whole thing. So stick with us for all that. And don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment, let us know what you think.
Yeah, definitely chime in. We want to hear what you guys are thinking.
All right, so Diddy, the guy's known for his parties, legendary parties, right?
Right. Lavish, over the top.
Yeah, exactly. But this article, it kind of pulls back the curtain,
Yeah.
and shows us what was allegedly going on behind the scenes in some of these gatherings.
It's a darker side to these parties that we're hearing about.
Way darker.
Yeah.
So the article focuses on these parties that were called, quote, freak-offs. Now, these weren't just any party. According to the article, they were often tied to major events like the Super Bowl, the MTV Music Awards.
Yeah, those are like high profile, everybody's watching kind of events.
Exactly. And the accusations go way beyond just partying. We're talking sex trafficking and racketeering charges, and over 150 alleged victims have come forward. This is huge.
Yeah, when you see charges like sex trafficking and racketeering, that's when you know this isn't just about partying anymore. These are very serious accusations with potentially huge legal consequences. And it makes you wonder, how are these parties really operating?
Right, exactly. So you mentioned racketeering. I think a lot of people might remember that term from, like old mobster movies.
Yeah, those classic gangster flicks.
Yeah. But how does it actually apply here?
So racketeering basically means running an illegal business, an illegal enterprise, under the guise of something legitimate.
So you're saying these freak-offs could have been part of some kind of bigger operation.
Exactly. If they were tied to these major events, using them as a front for something illegal, that's where the racketeering charges could come in.
Wow. Okay, so let's dig into the specifics of these freak-offs a little bit. Because the article goes into detail about the rules, the alleged rules of these parties. And some of them are, frankly, they're disturbing.
Yeah, they raise all sorts of red flags,
Yeah.
especially in light of those sex trafficking charges.
Okay, so one of the most shocking details is this rule about women's weight.
Yeah, the article says that women had to weigh under 140 pounds to even get in. They even go so far as to say that organizers were carrying scales, like literally weighing women at the door.
That's crazy.
It's hard to even process. And it gets worse. The article details other rules like no cellulite, mandatory long hair.
They even had rules about what the women could wear, right?
Mm. Exactly. It seems like they had a very specific, very controlled image of the women they wanted at these parties. And that kind of control, along with the alleged sexual exploitation, it starts to look a lot like trafficking.
Right. And we should be clear here, the article doesn't shy away from describing the alleged sexual element of these freak-offs. It talks about things like coerced sexual acts, drugging, and filming without consent. These are incredibly serious allegations.
Absolutely. And it gets even more complicated because the article also includes an interview with someone who claims to have helped organize some of these parties.
Oh, right.
And this organizer denies knowing anything about these illegal activities. They claim it was just partying, nothing more.
So that raises a really important question. Even if some of the organizers were unaware of what was allegedly happening, does that absolve them of responsibility? Does it absolve Diddy?
That's a key question. Where does the responsibility lie? If these things were happening even without everyone's knowledge, does that make it okay?
Right. Tough questions.
Yeah, absolutely.
So where does Diddy stand in all of this?
Well, right now, he's awaiting trial. And believe it or not, he's actually being held in the same facility as Sam Bankman-Fried.
No way. The convicted crypto guy.
The one and only. They're both at the Metropolitan Detention Center.
Wow. What are the chances?
It's a wild situation.
So Diddy's trial is set for May 2025. He's denied all the accusations, of course. But this is far from over.
No, not at all. In this case, it goes beyond Diddy. It really raises questions about the whole entertainment industry, the culture around celebrity.
What do you mean?
Think about it. The power dynamics, the potential for exploitation. It makes you wonder, is this an isolated incident? Or is there a darker side to fame and fortune that we often ignore?
That's a good point. This story really makes you think about the responsibility of people in positions of power.
Yeah. And what about our responsibility as consumers? We kind of fuel this whole celebrity machine.
True. Okay, so just to recap here, we've got incredibly serious allegations against Diddy, sex trafficking, racketeering. We've got these party rules that seem designed to objectify and control women.
And we have a legal battle that could completely rewrite Diddy's legacy. It's a lot to unpack.
Yeah, no kidding. But this case isn't just about Diddy, right? It's about so much more.
Exactly. And we want you guys to keep thinking about this. What does this case tell us about the culture we've created around celebrity? What are the responsibilities of those in power? It's a conversation we need to have.
Absolutely. Okay, well, that's all the time we have for this deep dive. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave us a comment. We want to know what you think.
Yeah, join the conversation. Let's keep talking about this.
And stay tuned because we're just getting started. We'll be back soon with another deep dive. See you then.
See ya.